Hey everyone, how's it going? Riser here. So the creator of Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Rave Master, Monster Hunter Mirage, Hiro Mashima has decided to team up with Square Enix to make a new mobile game. Now, this is the trailer for the game. I had saw the thumbnail on my subscriptions and I'm like, what the heck is this? Why is Hiro Mashima, is he doing like a collab with Final Fantasy or something like that? Apparently no. Him and Square are teaming up to make a mobile game as him as the lead artist. This shouldn't be too crazy because like Dragalia has a singular artist, so with Granblue Fantasy. Picking up Hiro Mashima seems like a reasonable choice. The dude is owning it in the anime industry right now. Multiple of his works have anime adaptations. Regardless if you like them or not, Hiro Mashima is working the system. He knows how to make easy to consume content for a general audience that sells pretty well. But I've also heard Hiro Mashima is just a generally good dude. He gave a job to a homeless man. Here's a trailer for Gate of Nightmares.
悪夢それは私たちの心に潜む不安や恐怖を映す鏡私たちの住む世界には昔からそんな悪夢が形を得た恐ろしいモンスターがいましたその名はナイトメア
So we have our main character, Azel.
という異世界で生まれ
Emma, who is voiced by Lin. Lin is getting so popular as a voice actress.
時々こちらの世界に迷い込んでくる生き物
And then we have Merudu. So this is like, it looks surprisingly good for a mobile game. I feel like standards shouldn't be that high when you say, oh, it looks good for a mobile game.
この時の私はまだ知らなかったこの出会いがまさかあんな大きな世界に
Now, Hiro Mashima's designs are so good, but also you hear in the background, the music sounds a lot like Fairy Tail's music, so I guess that will never escape him. Because I guess, not even I guess, I know Fairy Tail's music is very, very, very iconic.
命運をかけた冒険につながっていたなんて
Gate of Nightmare.
And that's it. Square Enix, Hiro Mashima, Gate of Nightmare. I wonder how long. Again, the art is so nice. You know, he can't escape same face syndrome. It's just his style at this point. So a lot of his characters sort of look the same. He's pretty deviant from Haru or Natsu or whoever the Eden Zero's main character's name is. It slips my head. Then you have Emma, which I'm glad she doesn't look like Lucy. I'm so glad she doesn't look like Lucy. She looks like a mix of Wendy and Erza put together. Again, he's drawn so many characters. A lot of them are going to end up looking the same if his style is just consistently the same. Then you have Merudu here, who is your small character. And I guess she's one of the more unique characters he's drawn so far. She looks pretty cool though. Then we have the logo. These are our cutscenes. I wonder how long they're going to keep up these kind of cutscenes. Dragalia, when it first started, like in its first chapter, or maybe even first 2 chapters, they have some really nice cutscenes with their 3D characters. But then after that, it's nothing like that. A lot of it is just the visual novel aspect. So I wonder how many times these cutscenes are really going to actually play. Then we have, it looks like some sort of antagonist. I don't know what, but his hair is kind of cool, to be honest. And some guards or knights or something like that. And it all looks like this is most likely the intro. Sort of like how Granblue started. They're all in that one area. It feels like this is the kickoff to the plot. And it's probably what they only have developed right now anyway. Let's just hear that music again. Yeah, it sounds a lot like Fairy Tail. I don't know if it's the same composer or not. It doesn't 100% sound like him, but I don't know. Okay, so we have an article from Genmatsu. Square Enix and Hiro Mashima announced a fantasy RPG, Gate of Nightmares for iOS and Android. Character design and world creation by the creator of Fairy Tail. Now, here we even have some better character art. For one thing, Happy is nowhere to be seen. Thank God. We still have a weird mascot, but whatever. At least it's not Happy. We've got a blonde gray, an evil elf man, and then that's the other characters. A lot of mascot type characters, except this robot Sabretooth or whatever. So this is most likely our main cast. 5 characters, that's about right, and a bunch of mascots. We've got a fairy. Overall, it looks okay. It looks decent. I feel like maybe he should have went with not baggy pants for his protagonist, because Natsu had baggy pants. The new character from Eden Zero has baggy pants. Well, there you go. Here's an even higher resolution one. There you go, because it's zoomed in. You've also got something over here. I didn't even notice it. The fairy thing is writing it. Square Enix has announced Gate of Nightmares, a monster summon fantasy RPG for the iOS and Android. Alright, now it's making a lot more sense. That's why there are so many weird creatures around. Featuring character design and world creation by the fairy tale creator Hiro Mashima, scenario by Jin Fujisawa, and music by Yasuharu Takanashi. Oh crap, that is the fairy tale dude. Whoa, yeah, that's him. Good old Yasuharu. He also does Naruto also. Well, no wonder. Okay, they're really trying to sell it on fairy tale there. Prior to launch official service, Square Enix will hold a test version hands-on event where users can experience the game in a development environment. Participant recruitment will begin in the coming days. First details below. Gate of Nightmares is a traditional fantasy adventure with swords and magic, set in both the real world where people live and the Remurias, a world mixed up of dreams made manifest. When Emma, a girl who became a night walker, commands monsters known as nightmares, which are born from bad dreams, encounters Azel, a mysterious boy the nightmares like. She gets wrapped up in an adventure where fate of the world hangs in the balance. All the characters that appear in the game are newly illustrated by Hiro Mashima, and the scenario by Jin Fujisawa is fully voiced. So Azel, voiced by Yuya Hirose, so that's Azel. Very, very nice character art. The protagonist, serious and passionate. He has a constitution liked by the nightmares, born from bad dreams. What does that mean exactly? Is he like a nightmare, or something about him that nightmares like? Why would they like him? Well, I guess we'll find out. Emma, voiced by Lin. Again, yeah. Pretty nice design. She's got like a magic bow. The heroine. She encounters Azel while visiting Remurias for a quest, and from then on has to look after him. And then Medalu, voiced by Atsumi Tanezaki. A quiet and spontaneous girl shrouded in many mysteries. Her memories of the past are fuzzy. And then, oh, they got a website too, so we can check that out. So here's their website. We've got a few background art in the background here. It's pretty typical fantasy. Nothing really crazy there. So looking here, this is the scenario artist. What was his name? Like Jin Sumugi or something like that. Dragon Quest 8 and Dragon Quest 10. I love Dragon Quest 8. And then music composer, Fairy Tail, Naruto, Long Horizon. And we got the little creature thing. So this is all they have right now. I'm sorry, Jin Fujisawa. And right now the game was just announced, so there's really no information. But I just found it astonishing that Hiro Mashima would release a mobile game where he's doing the art. And I most likely assume he's going to do even more art for it too. And he's still doing Eden Zero. Like, the dude's a workaholic. And that's what I've read. If you have some of the volumes of, I think it's Fairy Tail, you'll figure out that Hiro Mashima, like, almost never stops drawing. Like, when it comes to art, the dude is a machine. Like, he even did a live stream where he was just drawing characters off of requests. And he's like, I suck right now. But it's, like, better than anything I could do in, like, freaking hours. He did in, like, 5 minutes. It's crazy. So being a fan of his art, I'm very interested in this. Similar to, like, in Fire Emblem Heroes, they had a lot of artists I like. Especially, like, Kozaki Yusuke. So I'm interested in it. I don't think this is going to get a release in America. And I feel like if they wanted to give it a release in America, it would have to be fairly close to when it releases in Japan. But to be honest, I want to assume this might be a bog standard mobile game. Just another gacha. But that's the pessimism in me speaking. But after what happened to Sakura Kakame, that I can only assume that. And with all that said, then I'll see you guys next time. Have you heard of this game? Are you interested? Has this video made you interested in it? Do you want a localization? Leave everything you want down below. I'll see you next time. Peace out.